talk about the view. Everything in it carries a chill, and there's nothing left to do. Sit on a hilltop, sitting on a hilltop.
Good morning, everyone. How's it going, TQ?
It's sweaty.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you guys caught it right off the rip because we started off in hyperlapse with some music, but I wanted to cut this thing at a 3.5. And I started, and there was some kind of paper hidden in the grass, and I shredded it everywhere. I mean,
I was picking up a lot of fireworks remnants.
okay.
So
So it went everywhere, and there was no way we could sit there and pick up all of this trash. I mean, it literally went everywhere.
yeah.
So what I did is I went ahead and did the pass for the ditch to help TQ out a lot. I will say the HDX is phenomenal in ditches with the bigger tires.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can get in there deep. But anyways, so I went ahead and dropped it down to a 3, and I went over that area multiple times to shred that paper up as fine as I possibly can, and it looks a lot better. But hey, you got to do what you got to do, especially when you don't see paper or fireworks or whatever it was in the lawn.
Yeah.
We haven't been here since before the 4th of July, right?
We haven't. It's been like super dry, and then now it's not.
Yeah. Anyways, we got it knocked out. Looks good for what it is, but I wanted to try to keep some of that moisture in, and yeah, the paper stopped that from happening. ran her over. We're not gonna talk much right here because it's so loud. All right, guys, so real quick, I want to address a situation that we came across yesterday evening. So, in yesterday's video, it ended with us at the property and it was raining. It was probably, I don't know, what, 2 o'clock, I'd say, about then, a little after maybe?
Yeah, it was closer to 3.
Yeah, so then I had stuff to get done. TQ, once the rain actually stopped, we thought it was going to continue the rest of the day. TQ was like, hey, I'm going to go out and knock a few more out. She went out, she drove to the first property and discovered...
My arms are too short.
She couldn't put the gate down, guys, on the dump truck. So, that's not going to work. So, I just actually got off the phone with Wyatt down at the ramp rack and explained it to him. And at first, we were kind of thinking like maybe we could modify it where TQ would be able to put it down for one and put it back up. And we just started really talking it through and going to use common sense here. It just doesn't make sense to try to do all that, you know, weld something on, adjust it, yada, yada, yada. So what we're actually going to do, and I've already talked this through with Wyatt, we're going to take the ramp rack back off the dump truck. They may potentially come to us. We might drive back down to them. Not a big deal. It's about, what, 5 hours from us?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about 5 hours. It took me 6, though, because there was construction in, like, PA, like the Butler area, believe it or not, there in Pittsburgh. And then it made me get off and come through where the train derailment was, East Palestine. Yep, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
So anyways, they're going to bring us a different unit. We're going to swap them out and put the other unit onto the Ford, which then is smaller. Now we're limited there. We can't put the 60s on there, but we can still put the Kawasaki 52 Toro Grandstand, and we can put our smaller unit on there, which was our original plan going back 3 months as it was, why we got those mowers in general. So a little bit of backtrack here. Hey, if your arms are longer than...
This long.
1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot, maybe 5 foot. Maybe.
I'm 5'2" on a good day.
Yeah. Anyways, that's what's happening. So we decided to go ahead and swap everything back out to this setup just so we didn't beat that unit up. And Wyatt will obviously be able to sell it to somebody else. It's still brand spanking new. We literally used it 2 days. But anyways, that's where we're at right now. We're going to run to Isuzu, and we're going to get that whole situation taken care of as soon as we get a chance. And no pressure on Wyatt. Still love the ramp rack.
Absolutely.
And it just so happened TQ couldn't put it out. I wish she would have recorded it because I'm sure she was probably like, actually, when we get home, I'll put it. I'll do a demonstration for you guys here in a little bit to show you what we're talking about.
Honestly, it could just be a little modification where they just put little locking pins, like if you pull it out and twist it, where it locks in place like a typical trailer. But at this point, they don't have that, so.
Right.
I could just do one at a time.
I told him I was going to put Miracle Girl on TQ.
Oh man, if that would have worked, I would have done it a while ago.
You and me both.
No, I like being short.
All right, so that went really well. Tell you what, the heat's back. Whew.
Yeah, I had to take my hat off. Like, I was just like hot. I needed some breeze on my head.
Yeah, that little bit of rain we got yesterday and the heat today, it's sticky again, but
yeah,
it's not too bad, not too bad.
Grass looks good for being like the end of July.
Oh, absolutely. Normally this is when we're hitting our drought, so I mean, I will say it's certain lawns because we did pass a few yesterday, a couple this morning.
Yeah.
We're a bit south right now, so yeah, it looks pretty good down this way though.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back. All right, so we just got home. I didn't forget, we still got to get unloaded here, but TQ is going to demonstrate what she discovered yesterday. She literally left the house, got all the way to the property, and couldn't put the gate down. I couldn't imagine what her face looked like. I wish she would have recorded it, like I said.
So I was just like, oh, I can do this. I literally just need like a couple more inches on each side.
Just a couple more.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And then these pins, we were thinking originally, because we were trying to help Wyatt out and give him an idea. We were thinking if you pulled one, don't pull that.
I'm not.
And you could lock it, then you could just move over and do the other one. The only problem is these self-latch when you put it up, and you want to use that momentum when you bring it up. So these click back into place. So if you locked it out and say you forgot, and threw the gate up and it didn't latch, it would come back at you.
That would definitely be a bad day.
Exactly, exactly. So,
Plan B.
yeah, plan B. And it'll just be that one right there sitting. Yeah. The old Ford pickup truck. Well, I shouldn't say old, it's brand.
It's not old.
A couple years old. But anyways, guys, that's the route we're going to take. And hey, it's life. We didn't know. We tried it. I think if you have a dump truck and you have a wider wingspan than TQ, it'll 100% work for you. And yeah, we're going to be getting one on that bad boy. I don't know how soon it's going to happen. Wyatt's going to check his schedule. We're going to check our schedule. And we're going to make it happen. And then, yeah, we'll be rocking that bad boy. So, all right.
Hopefully I can reach that one.
You'll be able to reach that one. That one's a lot smaller, a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. As always,
keep mowing.
Keep growing.
Keep making money, boys and girls.
We'll talk to you later.
TQ out. Bye.